What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rad Up All Night. It's one of those nights that there's nothing really going on as far as content that I want to talk about, but I do want to come and hang out with you guys tonight. So this one's going to be pretty chill. It's going to be kind of interactive with the chat. Ask me some questions. I'm going to tell you what's coming up on the channel, things that I have planned in the next month or so, heading into 2024, things you can expect from the channel, goals of mine, and just getting some feedback on you guys on things that you like and things that you're not, and maybe what you want to see from this channel as we head into the new year. Holidays are here. So again, happy holidays to me. It's like this is the tail end of the year. We get a lot of things going on, like Christmas related stuff, and I like this time of year actually. So from Halloween all the way to the end of the year, I really dig this whole time of year. I don't know about you guys, but I've always liked Christmas just as much as I liked Halloween. It's always just seemed like they both just seemed like very special times growing up, and I still try to keep that magic alive as far as maybe watching specific movies that have to do with that, or I have a young son, so trying to relive some stuff there as well. But yeah, guys, welcome. It's been a long day. I'm actually pretty awake considering I've been up since what time did I get up today? 3:45. But got home from work, put my son to bed, got a good workout in, and guys, I'm ready to go here. Let me know who is in the house, and let's get this thing started. Let's hang out for a little bit, guys. Hang out for a little bit. Tell me what's going on with you. Um, I just want to just really quick, and again, I haven't. This hasn't been confirmed yet, per se, but a friend of mine, Dave. You guys may know him on Instagram at Dave of the Dead. I mean, news is going around that he had passed away this weekend, and I reached out to him just to see if he responded, but he hasn't. So it seems like that could be the case. And if anybody knows him, he seemed like a really good guy. We chatted a lot on Instagram. He actually only lives a couple towns away from me, and we've been really talking about doing a meetup very soon. And the news hit this today, and it's very unfortunate. And my condolences go out to all his friends and family as well. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. But just very sad, regardless. So if anybody knew him, seems like that's what's going on. But I don't have any 100% confirmation. It's just been kind of floating around. But yeah, it's unfortunate, and stay safe out there, everybody. I don't, things are crazy out there, and we're here to stay rad and be positive, and just we got to be the best versions of ourselves, guys. And yeah, I just want to throw that out there because it's just unfortunate news that I got yesterday. But yeah, if anybody has any further info, and feel free to throw it in the chat, because I really don't know much about what's going on. But like I said, it is somebody that I talk to on a regular basis that I had actually never met. He only lives a couple towns over, so very, very sad news. I'll go to the chat, and I will see who is in the house now. We do have people pouring, which I do appreciate as always. Fight the good fight. What is going on, man? Welcome. Ken Carlson, hello. Welcome to the chat. Holland Oates, what is going on? Do you want to party? It's party time. Magic Hands, what's up, dude? How you doing, Mike? Witch Hunter, how's it going, man? Look at this, dude. Fachi Cinema. Go check out the Fach man over there, my boy. Headband game is on point. I know. I always just stick with the black. It's easy. Like I said, to me, it's just one of those things. It's just like it's part of the gimmick at this point. So, it's funny because when people have met me outside of the YouTube, and I don't have the headband on, and sometimes they want to do a picture, I'll have to have it in my pocket if I'm going to a convention or something, and like put it on. So that's kind of cool. Oh, hell yeah, Judd Nelson is in the house. My man. I was just at Rhode Island Comic-Con, and my boy Judd Nelson was there. The whole Breakfast Club crew is there, so that's very, very cool. One of my favorite movies. Frightful Night, what's up, man? I have not been participating in any early Black Friday deals. I may. I mean, I really, again, it's been Monday and Tuesday are very busy here. So I have a little bit more time tomorrow to kind of sit back and maybe dive in to what's on sale and what's not. I will hit up Best Buy tomorrow. I'm usually in that area on Wednesday mornings. So I will hit that up tomorrow and see what's kind of out there. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna partake. There's just so much stuff that comes out, so much stuff I'm ordered, so much stuff I got pre-ordered. There's a couple titles that I've really held off on that if they go on sale, I probably will pick up, but we'll see. I'm not really in the game of just buying everything at this point. So it really has to depend on the title. I'm trying to think of things that maybe in my movies that I never picked up, like Cocaine Bear or something like that. Like, I've never seen it, never picked it up. I've heard mixed things, but if all of a sudden it's, the Blu-ray of the 4K is on sale for under $10, then, I may pick it up, right? So something like that I have kind of just hesitated on buying for regular price. I mean, I may grab something like that. If there's anything cool on Amazon, maybe I'll pick something up, some Scream Factory titles that maybe I've held off on that I needed. I don't know. I really haven't dove into it at all, so I don't really know what's out there. I went to Best Buy the other day and they had a small little rack of like things on sale, but there was nothing there that I wanted. So I didn't pick anything. Horror Man Joe, what is up? Nick, what is up, man? D Show Entertainment, how are you? Welcome to the show. Gus, what's up, man? Yeah, dude, we're gonna have a chill night, just kind of chat it up. Oh, Gus, you're the man, dude. You're the man, dude. My brother from another mother. Yeah, man. I appreciate you so much, Gus. Thank you so much for the super chat. Very, very cool of you, man. Thank you. I'm gonna throw something at you. What can I put in here? Let's see. We'll do this.
Oh my god!
Are radder than rad, Gus. Thank you so much. Yeah, so let's see. Ain't no butterflies. What is going on? Pat Master, my man, what is going on? Dylan. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm going to see that on Thursday. So I will definitely do a spoiler-free review probably Thursday night when I get home. Maybe I'll do it live. Maybe I'll do it live. I will not spoil it, I promise. I just want to let you guys know if I think it's good or not. That's probably the extent of it. It's one of those things that I've really been looking forward to a long time. And if you guys want a little bit more details about that, go back and check out the live show I did this week with Dead Pit, and we did the Eli Roth ranking. A lot of people had reached out to me and said it wasn't a fair tier ranking, and it is kind of they're right. It is what it is. I mean, so the deal is that I had a couple things planned up for this month. I was gonna do a show called Ranking Roth where I have all of his stuff on physical media except for there was one movie that none of us knew called like something Clocks or something, which I did afterwards hear that was actually pretty good. But I own all of his stuff on physical media besides that, so I was gonna do like a ranking of my least to best or whatever. But Dead Pit was also planning on doing a tier ranking show with Eli Roth. So we were chatting, and I was like, instead of us both just doing one, you want to just do something together? And they're like, yeah, come on our show and we'll do it together. So that's what happened. So we kind of combined it. So we did like a ranking slash tier system, but you know, they're not the biggest fans of Eli Roth. So I went into it as the underdog on that one. But it was a fun show, no doubt. So definitely go back and check it out. It is funny. There's a lot of parts that you guys would laugh at on that. But very entertaining show. But yeah, you get to kind of hear all of our actually ideas about Thanksgiving and are we excited for it? And of course I am. I mean, I've been excited for this movie since I saw that fake trailer for the Grindhouse movie in the theater. I saw those movies on a double feature in the theater. I remember when that came out, it was like Thanksgiving. And I was like, dude, this thing would be so sick. And it's finally here. We never knew if we were going to really get it, but I think it's really cool that it's here, even though we know it's really more modernized than that trailer was. Like, I really wish we got that Grindhouse feel like the trailer, but I get it. Being in Hollywood, they probably didn't want to do it that way. So hopefully it kind of be a happy medium. I mean, what I'm looking for out of this is a pretty decent, just fun slasher story that takes place around Thanksgiving and something that we could run with for a little while. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing, as cheesy as it is some kind of like pilgrim slasher type character moving forward, right? So every Thanksgiving we get part one, part two. I would like that. I hope this isn't a one-off. Like, I would love to see another franchise based around a holiday slasher. It doesn't have to be crazy. It's just got to be entertaining enough. And take place around a holiday, and I just think it would be something that becomes an event again. Every November, everybody goes to the theater. Let's see the next Thanksgiving. Like we need more of that. I really think that we haven't had something like that since like Paranormal Activity, where every year something new comes out. For a long stretch of time. I mean, Saw did it. Friday 13th did it. Halloween did it. Elm Street did it. There just hasn't really been much that have done that, and I would love to see this kind of kickstart that. Than always going back to the well. I'm into trying to find something new, but that's what I'm hoping for. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna get. Let's see who else is here. Jamie Hart, what's going on, kid? Thank you for coming in, Steve. What's up, Steve? Thank you for popping in, man. Bryce Bourne, hey, thanks for the heads up on the custom Halloween 4K box set. Oh, so you picked it up, dude? That's awesome, man. I've been getting a lot of I've been getting a lot of people reaching out to me saying that, they watched my video and they went and got one of those boxes, um, which I think is super cool. That you guys went and picked one of those up. I mean, again, it was just one of those things. I was giving you guys a heads up because I really liked it. And you know me, I've talked about this so many times, is that I really have an issue with Scream Factory not doing those kind of boxes. I think that would just be a real cool bundle. I think it would be awesome if they did something more like that. But unfortunately, they just don't think it's worth it, because I know people in the know that actually presented them a box set for a recent collection, and they kind of turned it down. And I've always been so confused about that, that they wouldn't just run with that, because that's a cooler thing to me. And I would rather buy a bundle than maybe get some stickers and some pins and stuff. But again, it's I'm not the one in charge, but I think that what this company's doing, as far as making these box sets that look really nice and they really do fit in with the whole Scream Factory thing, I think it's really, really, really cool. So, yeah, definitely something that I really was excited about, something I really liked for my collection. And I just wanted to kind of showcase it to you guys too. Well, with that being said, and I appreciate you bringing that up, is I did have a little contest. That video did really well. A lot of people liked that video. A lot of people entered the contest. So I did a drawing, and I do have a winner um, for this. And this was the giveaway that I was doing. This was an old box set that I had that this company had made, that I had housed the 4Ks of Halloween 1 through 5 in here. And I had this for years. I've had this for years. And then I recently updated it with one that I can fit all of them in it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just do a giveaway for this box. If people just want to house 1 through 5, maybe they're not big fans of 6 H2O Resurrection or 6 H2O Resurrection, they came in a box from Scream Factory. So if you wanted to keep it in that box, have the other ones housed in this box, then I would do a giveaway. And that's what I did. And a lot of people entered. So I'm going to tell you the winner now. I actually already contacted them through my YouTube. I commented underneath. I have not heard back yet, and this was yesterday. So if I don't hear back from this person, then I will pick someone else and reach out to them. But if you're watching this live or on the replay and you haven't seen my comment yet, the winner of this box set, on the comments, they went by the name Reactaholic257. I don't know if they have an Instagram page, but if that's you, reach out to me via Instagram, or you can email me at borntoberad@gmail.com. But it's BRN to be rad. It's not BORN. They didn't have that available. So, yeah, reach out to me there or via Instagram, and just let me know it's you. And um, and this is going to be sent your way. So if I don't hear back from this person in the next couple days, probably by the weekend, I will pick someone else. So again, thank you guys so much for doing this, for participating in this giveaway. And if you liked that giveaway, I actually have a better one coming up, kind of along the same lines of what this one was about. So I have some stuff coming, and I've got a real cool giveaway that I'm going to do with you guys, better than this one. So yeah, I'm just kind of thinking of the ins and outs of like what you got to do to be entered, right? I don't want to do the exact same thing because a lot of people have already done it, but again, maybe I'll have that and I'll just add a couple different things to it. So Real cool one coming up. So keep your eyes and ears open. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do, because I have a real cool giveaway coming very, very soon. Probably by the end of the week, I'll do the video. Um, and I think you guys are going to really like it. So, especially if you're a big physical media fan, Scream Factory physical media collector, I think you're going to really like it. So, definitely keep your eyes and ears out for that. But yeah, thanks, man. I'm glad you guys went and grabbed some of those boxes. I just, like I said before, I would never promote anything on this channel that I didn't use myself, or I didn't buy myself, or didn't enjoy myself. Like, even companies that do send me some stuff to talk about, I tell them straight up, like, hey, I have no problem doing it, but if I watch it and I don't love it, like, I'm gonna be pretty honest with you, and that's just how I roll. I have to, because I wouldn't want it any other way, for someone else that I was looking to for advice. And my taste isn't like everybody else's, so maybe you would like something I don't like, but I just want to be real with you guys, and what my opinion is on a lot of this stuff. So, like those boxes, are 100% some of my favorite stuff I have now. Like that Chucky box set, it's sold out now, but I mean, it's so nice to have those all displayed. You can probably see it over my shoulder. It's actually right there. It's displayed now. So, it's something that's not just hidden away. It's on full display in my house. I love it so much. So I'm glad that you guys enjoyed those, and I was glad you guys got to pick some up. And speaking of that, they did reach out to me and say, hey, a lot of influx of people are interested in that Chucky set because you showcased it. Um, and we saw that you said it was sold out, which it is. It was only limited to, I think, 80. And they said, but just let everybody know that we are putting out a new Chucky set. I think it's available now at Blockbuster Box Sets. You can find them on Etsy or on Facebook. There's a group where he'll post like what's coming up and what's just dropped and all that stuff. So it's nice to be on there, because you kind of get first dibs on what's he's releasing in the store. And there is a new Chucky box set that he just did. It's just different. It's basically the same, except the images and stuff are just different on it. So that's why the one that I have is so limited. This one's just different images. That's the only difference. They all fit in there. Everything works. So if you're really interested in that Chucky set, he did just drop one yesterday that's a little bit different than the one I have. So just a heads up on that. I can get back to the chat a little bit. And if you guys see, I'm wearing these. So ridiculous. So I had AirPods. I like to do the wireless ones. And so the other day I had them at work and they fell out of my bag when I was leaving, and I ran them over. So AirPods are AirPods are gone. So I have to use these for now until I buy a new pair. So hopefully I'll try to get on that and hopefully get a new pair pretty soon. Because we have some big shows coming up that I'm gonna need them for. But I don't like the wired ones, but I mean they work. I don't have to worry about them, losing battery or anything like that. So hold on, I'm gonna put up this really quick. Boom. I'll put up that. And I can put up, let me see, I'll put some tunes on. Let's put a little tunes on. Let me see. We'll do little tunes. Some softy. Let's see. All right. I'm going to go back to the chat. Well, let's just chit chat a little bit. Movie Hunt, the 2020. What is going on, man? Welcome to the show. I appreciate you popping in. Oh, I'm way behind. What happened? Bryce, I saw Bryce. Okay, JA, what's going on, man? I'll try to get to everybody. Glad you're on to watch Gremlins again. And that movie gets weirder over time. Would it be cool? Would it be cool if you could do a video on the history? Ooh, Gremlins? Dude, I'm down. Let's do it. Speaking of that, I will have a video dropping this week, the history of Exorcist. It's been a pain in the butt because of this damn Bible set that took forever to get to me, but it's done. I have a lot of Exorcist editions, and then I'll showcase the ones I don't have and stuff too. But yeah, history of Gremlins, dude. I like that. Let me write that down. I actually have a whole list of shows right here. I'm gonna put that for maybe January. You know what? Maybe let's say December, maybe, because to me, I always consider Gremlins like a Christmas movie. I always do. It has a very it's a Christmas movie to me. So it would make sense. We'll talk a little Gremlins. We'll do a little history of. I always like to do them when like they come out with a brand new edition or something like that. But I can do a little research, come up with a little history of Gremlins. There was quite a bit of additions. I have some. I have to look and see like if I have VHSs still and stuff like that. But I'd love to talk Gremlins. I love Gremlins. Yeah, appreciate that. But I can also go over some upcoming shows that you guys can keep your eye out for. And Dakota, what is up, dude? I hope you're having a great one, man. Um, whoa, 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 whoa! You are? Holy mackerel! All right, this is cool. This is cool, gang. Check it out. So, I've talked about this before. I think my channel really gained a lot of momentum with something that was going on back then called Horror YouTuber of the Month, where they take channels that people find are highly underrated, and they nominate them for Horror YouTuber of the Month. So if you guys don't know the story, and I'm sure a lot of you that have been here for a while do know the story and how important Horror YouTuber of the Month was for me and my channel. Now I'm just talking about me and my channel, because I was nominated by Justin over at Movie Watch Daily, aka Justin David, aka The Dead Couch, aka 1/3 of the Rad Pack. And he nominated me as he won. So then he nominated me and he nominated Mel. And like we had all known each other like just through the community, but like really didn't know each other really well. Like I think we collabed, like I collabed with Mel once, I collabed with Justin once on just a small show. And he nominated Mel. So what ended up happening was it basically came down to me and Mel like battling it out at the end for like the winner. Like she'd get a vote, I'd get a vote. She'd get a vote, I'd get. And that's kind of how it ended up. So at the very end, it was like really down, I think, to me and her, and I ended up winning. Now during that process, Dead Pit had like this little poll that they were doing, basically telling all their people if I lost, then they wouldn't let me do shows with them anymore. It was a whole fun thing. And long story short, by the end of it, I won, thankfully. And then that was where me, Mel, and Justin like really got the idea of doing something together, which that's where the podcast was formed. That's where the Rad Pack was formed. It was all formed from Horror YouTube of the Month. And if I never was nominated for that, then the Rad Pack thing would have never happened. And I always just find that such a crazy story. And that's why I do feel like the Rad Pack is important. I feel like it's got a lot of momentum and it's got a lot of legs because it's just the way it was created organically like that. That makes me feel like, there's something here. There's a reason that this is happening. And we have a lot of things planned for 2024. 2023 started really strong for the Rad Pack, but as the year started going, things got crazy in our personal lives where we just couldn't commit to everything that we wanted to commit to, that we said we were going to commit to. But as we start moving into 2024, we've did a meeting and we are committing to a lot more content for you guys. So that's why I put that little scroll down there. Make sure you're following the Rad Pack Pod YouTube channel. Make sure you're following the Rad Pack Podcast on all audio platforms. We do have a live show this Friday, which will be kind of like this, but in a group setting. So it's going to be our thankful show. We do it every November. We did it last November, where we're going to have you guys just ask us questions. We're going to answer. Sometimes we won't be able to get to all of them based on how busy it gets. If you want to be featured on the show, you can send us a video question of you asking us a question on video. Send it to radpackrules@gmail.com. And we'll make sure that gets on the show. So you'll be on the show. And there's been a lot of people that did that last year, like Cody, a dude who loves movies, who's one half of the Rad Dudes now. If you guys, I'm sure you know Cody. He had never done a YouTube channel before, and he sent in a video question last year, and it was the first time anybody seen his face from the chat. And then he actually asked us advice about starting a YouTube channel, and we gave it to him. And then sure enough, he took our advice and started a YouTube channel. So now he's out there and he's killing it, right? So it was a huge opportunity for him to get on that show for us to, really hype him up and be like, dude, you can do it. Like, we looked at his background that he had, the way he spoke and stuff. He had what it took to really just kind of take the ball and run. So again, it's a cool opportunity for people to, get themselves on the show. And it's almost like an icebreaker if people like, I've always wanted to kind of start a YouTube, but I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. Well, heck, make a video question and we'll put it on our show. And that's kind of like, it's kind of putting you, out there, right? But yeah, it's a cool concept, guys. We like to do it every year. So again, I would say if we can get us that video by Thursday, that would be the best because the show's Friday and I want to make sure we have everything set up Friday. So yeah, that's at radpackrules@gmail.com. And if you need to DM myself on Instagram with the video, that's fine. But if you want to be featured on the show, if not, just make sure to be in the chat and be ready to fire out some questions, and we'll try to get through as many as we can that night. So with that being said, Jamie Hart has been someone I've known for a long time. She has been someone pretty sure I knew before I started a channel, or maybe right when I got into the game, I met Jamie. She was on a show, Region Free. That's how I knew her. So I definitely think I knew of her before I started a channel, but she's been a big supporter of me and vice versa. I think she's great. I've done shows with her in the past. So the fact that now she's being nominated for Horror YouTube of the Month is awesome. So guys, if you're here, go subscribe to Jamie. Jamie, if you want to leave the link into this chat for where they have to go to vote for you, please do that. So if Jamie leaves the link in here that is going to send you to a video where she's nominated, I just want you to write in the comments Jamie Hart as your vote. Okay, that's how it's going to work. And follow Jamie too. Go subscribe over to Jamie's channel. Because again, I think that this Horror YouTube of the Month thing is very cool. And I think it really just kind of gives some channels that maybe are a little bit more underrated some new eyeballs. And that's what it did for me. So I'm really glad that it's still going on. And I'm really glad that someone like Jamie is involved. So definitely go check her out. Definitely go shoot her a vote, courtesy of the Radman. All right. I will get back. Speaking of Radpack, there's Mel over at My Killer Podcast. Go subscribe over there to Mel if you're not. She is 1/3 of the Radpack. And we will be, like I said, doing our live show on Friday. So if you want to come hang out with us, it's always a fun time. And we've got a lot of things cooking for next year as far as getting more content out there, doing some really cool collabs that we're working on. So a lot's going to be going on. It's just all hands have to be on deck, basically. Let me see. What do you mean? What do you mean you're uncomfortable with it? Uncomfortable with what? Uncomfortable with what? What up? What up? What up? It's probably not going to be as bad as Uncle Sam, and I like Uncle Sam. Don't. Yeah, I wish they all would get made. I talked about this on the Eli Ross show. I would love the Rob Zombie Werewolf Woman of the SS to get made. That'd be so sick. And speaking of Cody, I'm behind on the chat. There he is. Look at that's Cody. Dude who loves movies. Look, he's all branded now. Last year, he was just Lepke Vision Films around this time. So again, the send in your video questions is huge for people that are really interested in kind of getting their feet wet into this game. Gorophobia, what is up? Yeah, man, I totally agree. That's exactly what we need, and I hope that's what it gives us. I hope there's more of this. Let me see. Let's get back to LA Jewel. What is up, Jesse? What's up, man? Welcome to the chat, dude. My man Eli. What's up, Eli? Are you talking to me? Look at this. This is the Burbs, dude. Look at it. It's a Burbs Texas Chainsaw mashup crew neck with like a little what they call this? I'm trying to think. There was like a limited edition print. So this is like they called this like Mel might know because I think Mel bought it too. They had a cool name like Rumford's Grass print or something. So it's like a green tie-dye type deal. But yeah, I love these mashup shirts. Rest in peace, Rad Pods. Yeah, dude. I couldn't believe it. Smushed them. Boom. Dropped them. Didn't realize it. Ran them over. Crushed. Gone. So now I'm going old school with these little iPod headphones. But you know what? I kind of needed new ones. They were like generation 1, so I really did need new ones anyways. It was just kind of forcing me to get my ass in gear and just go get them. But they're expensive, man, you know? For headphones, they're pricey. And I'm afraid to go cheap because I need them for the shows. I heard about this. Check out the Return of the Living Dead half corpse from Super. I haven't checked it out, but I heard about it. Thank you, Dilated. I hope you're doing all right, man. Yeah, I'm here to help you guys think rad, stay positive, and stay entertained. That's what we're all about here. Dallas Jones, what is up? Fish, go check out Fish, the movie collector, my boy. Check him out. How are you doing, sir? Yeah, Jamie, if you're here, put the link in the chat if you haven't already. Oh, I have not. I did watch Exodus 4K from the Best Buy Steelbook that I got. I'm assuming it's exactly the same, and if that's the case, it looked really good. yeah, that was the whole thing. So then what I had to do was I was afraid I was going to lose, so I had to create my own faction. So if I was going to be going from Dead Pit, I had to start something new, and that's kind of where the Radpack idea came from. And then we just ran with it. What you can do is you can start your own group. So you can start. So like if you win, you can start like the Heartbreak Kids. You can have like your own faction, Jamie. I think that would be cool. That would be cool. There you go. Look at this. He's already promoting himself. So if you win, you can nominate him. Be perfect. And now Cody's all grown up. He's killing it, dude. Cody's the man. Speaking of that, I'm going to talk about some upcoming shows. December 1st, Rad Dudes are back for a Christmas episode. And this is going to be a really unique one. I don't know if I want to like tell you what we're going to do. But let me just tell you this. It's going to be so nostalgic. If you grew up in the 90s, if you were a kid of the 90s, I think you're going to really like it. If you're a kid in the 80s, you're going to really like it. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. December 1st, Rad Dudes are coming back, and it's going to be our Christmas special. And it's going to be a real fun concept, and hopefully you guys want to come along for the ride. As we get closer, I can indulge a little bit more information, but it's a Christmas episode, and it's going to be full stocked of nostalgia and a lot of laughs, put it that way. You just noticed that? Oh yeah, it's hidden back there. It's hidden just like it was in Jesse's room, hidden in the back, seeing if anybody noticed it. Yeah, I do. Good eyes. Look at, see, he says, I highly recommend sending a video in. Yeah, so Jamie, I had a little segment on Region Free back in the day called the Rad Report, where I would just go over physical media news and releases of the upcoming weeks. Yeah, so that's how me and Jamie kind of met. All right, make sure to go follow Jamie. She'll be doing a live stream in a couple days to promote how you can vote for her. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. What's up, man? Go check out Excelsior movie reviews. He did a Rad 9 horror video in October, and it got a nice number of views. It was fun. Cool, man. Yeah, thank you, everybody who's participated in our Rad 9s. We've done 2 Rad 9 challenges so far. And again, we don't really put end dates on them. I mean, the last one we did was 9 movies that scared you. Obviously, it was more geared towards October with Halloween and stuff. But if anybody out there wants to do a Rad 9, we have 2. It's Rad 9 movies that made you. So 9 movies that made you a fan of movies. So movies like that you grew up with that you just always constantly watched, right? So for me, one of them was Ghostbusters. It was in my player constantly. So 9 movies that really you just always had in on repeat. The challenge number 2 was 9 movies that scared you growing up. It could scare you growing up. It could scare you now. So 9 movies that actually scared you. That's another video. So guys, if anybody's interested in doing those, feel free. Do them now. Do them in 2 weeks. Do them this year. Do them next year, whenever. But just tag at Radpack Pod. You can tag me at Born to Be Rad. You can tag Mel at My Killer Podcast. You can tag Justin at The Dead Couch. And then we'll share them around. So again, I'm actually going to go through some of them tomorrow because I'm behind on watching all of them. So I am going to watch some of them tomorrow because we just got sent so many that it's been hard to keep up. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time tomorrow. So if you haven't seen yours get shared, I will just keep your eye on it tomorrow because I'll share a lot of them out that I'm behind on. There you go. Queen of Hearts, dude. I love it. That's cool. Dude, you know what's so funny, Sean? Listen to this. This is wild. And this is why I wish I had my finger on the pulse a little bit. And I think I actually have a photo to prove it. So there's a McCready NECA Ultimate figure that went on sale on the NECA shop or something like that. And it was supposed to be some kind of exclusive. Dude, I was in Target like 2 weeks ago and they had that thing on an end cap and it said like convention exclusive or something. And I picked it up and I opened it up. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. It's McCready and like the snowsuit or whatever. And I took a picture of it and I sent it to somebody that I knew that like NECA. And they're like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, it's new. I was like, oh, I'll think about buying it. I'm like, I don't know. I've already got a McCready figure. I guess I can wait. Then all of a sudden, NECA announced that they were dropping this figure. And I'm like, dude, it's the same one I just saw. So I don't know why I saw it at Target. I don't know if it was like a limited run and now they're re-releasing. I have no idea. But I just thought it was a little bit weird. But I did not. Oh, Mondo. Sorry. So I thought you said NECA. No, I didn't do the Mondo, but that looks so cool. Mondo looks awesome. But NECA did also announce that they were going to do some kind of like NECA store McCready, which I'm like, I already saw that one at Target. But the Mondo one, yeah, that thing is wild. I would love to. I just don't have the room. I just don't have the room for it. There's a David one that might be sold out that I was really looking to grab, I think from Sideshow. But I just don't know where to put something like that. Speaking of that, one of my big videos for the year, I don't even know if I'm going to get it out this year. I'm hoping I do. It's my room tour 2. And it was all ready to go, but the problem is I'm getting so much stuff, physical media wise mostly, that now my movie library has become a movie library with stacks of movies on the floor. And that drives me absolutely nuts. So I went in there the other day and I'm like, I gotta figure this out. I gotta get these movies off the floor onto shelves, but I don't have any shelf space left. So now I'm creating new shelves, which means I've got to take down a bunch of stuff on the wall that I wanted to showcase. I'm gonna have to lose that to add shelf. It's just a process. So it's just a disaster in there right now, and I hate living that way. It's just that I keep getting more stuff being released. I'm getting sent stuff. It's a lot. So I'm going to create some shelves, and I may make some shelves a little bit bigger that I can put things like figures or like sculpts or dolls or whatever you want to call them on there. And I can maybe grab a couple of these cool things for sure. Smash a fin on that like button. Hells yes. Hit that like button, guys. It really does help the channel out. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do that too. If you are having fun on here, please share the stream on your the link on your Instagram or on your Facebook or on your Twitter or on your YouTube, and have more people come pop in because I'll be on here. I'll be on here for a little bit more. So guys, that's another thing too. If you're not following me on all socials, I'm really heavily on Instagram, so you can find me at Born to Be Rad there. I just started actually a Facebook community group at Born to Be Rad. So search Born to Be Rad on Facebook and come in and join the community group. So right now I'm just kind of posting different things that you don't see me post on Instagram and all that stuff. Some stuff I post on both accounts, but maybe some people have Facebook but don't have Instagram. So you'll see a lot of the stuff I post on there. I'll share the show links on there for people to know if I'm live. But I'm also kind of sharing out some more nostalgic content, things that I think would be shareable content that people might enjoy to share and stuff like that. So yeah, come find me on Facebook at Born to Be Rad. I just started it probably like a month ago. So I'm just kind of playing with it right now, not really going heavy on it yet, but jump on over and see what we got going over there. And I mean, you can find me at Twitter X or whatever. I don't use it, but if you are heavy on there, follow me. And sometimes I'll randomly post or whatever. So, and then what else is there? Threads. It's kind of dead over there, but if you're on there, feel free to follow me. And TikTok, I'm average on TikTok. I think I probably am the heaviest on Instagram and YouTube, and TikTok probably third. Facebook probably third. But again, TikTok, I also post different stuff than I post on any of my other stuff. So check that out as well. Let me see. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. You know what you can do, Jamie? Post it in the comment section of the video. So if you get off live chat, it might say leave a comment. Just post it in there. Post it in there for me. Let me see. You're an 80s kid, so you'll appreciate the show. Rad dudes. Around the share poster. If I had one, I would put it up. Blood Rage. Yeah, I mean, will we get a 4K of Blood Rage? I don't know. I mean, I have that nice Blu-ray from Arrow. It's holding me over really well. Antonis, what's up, dude? Yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely be getting Three Ninjas. No doubt about it. I will. No doubt. Friday 13th is actually one of the movies that got me really into horror too. The Huckman, the Huckster. Huckamania. Go check him out over at Huck's Pop Movie Culture Cafe. My man Huck is over there rocking and rolling. Part of Club Rad, that guy. Me and my friends would swap Friday 13th VHS tapes at school. Cool, man. I have a cool story with Friday 13th too. I don't know what I was in, probably middle school, maybe 7th grade, maybe 8th. And my friend Mark and I went to, it's actually a funny story. I don't know how many people follow sports. I don't really follow it anymore, but funny story is my friend Mark and I and his neighbor's name is Rocco Baldelli, who's also he was also a Major League Baseball player. Now I think he coaches the Twins, perhaps. I don't know what he's up to now, but he made it to the Major League Baseball. He made it to the pros. He played for maybe the Diamondbacks. Somebody in Florida he played for, and then he came up and played for the Red Sox. But he was my best friend's neighbor growing up. And I can remember one Friday night, we had made a plan that we were going to sleep over my friend Mark's house for like Friday into Saturday. And our goal was to rent every Friday the 13th movie and watch them all in like a full marathon. And at the time, I had only seen, I think, the first one at that point. So what we did was we rented them all. His dad came with us and he rented them all for us. And I can remember we played like a game. We had like a notebook and we had each movie written down. And let's say we're watching part 1, so we'd have Friday 13th part 1, and then we'd put like kills, and then we'd write down like all the different kills, and was it a male or female, and how did they die, and we'd take notes throughout the whole movie. And then by the end, we did kind of like a kill count, right? Like this is back when I was in middle school, where then we compared every movie, like, okay, this one had the most kills, this one, this, and we kind of made like a game out of it. And we literally watched Friday the 13th 1 through the last one at the time was Jason Goes to Hell, was the newest one at the time. And we watched it all the way from Friday into, I remember finishing Jason Goes to Hell on Saturday morning, because the way his house was set up was like the living room was here and the kitchen was like over there. So I had never seen Jason Goes to Hell before, but then that tent scene came on. And I remember me and him like watching it on the couch and being like, oh shoot, because like his parents were literally like behind the TV, like eating breakfast. So like I remember I was like panicking because again, we were only young. We were only probably in like 7th grade maybe. And but they didn't end up coming over. I think my friend like turned the volume down or something. We just like watched it and then turned it back up when it was over. But super fun, man. Such a crazy memory that I can't believe I remember in so much detail, which I think when you can remember things like that, it was pretty special to you. And to me, that was a big gateway point for horror with me, where we just kind of, for the first time, marathoned all the Fridays overnight into the next day on the weekend. I just thought it was really cool. So it kind of made me think of it when you said you were tape trading Friday the 13th stuff. Yeah, I don't care about the Nun 2. I will not be buying it. Am I watching anything special for Thanksgiving? I'm gonna be watching Thanksgiving. I'll be doing that on Thursday this week. And as far as Thanksgiving itself, I don't know. I've got so much to watch, so much stuff to watch. And what ends up happening is I'll stack up things. I'm like, I need to get through some of this stuff. And then all of a sudden I'll have a show to do. So I'm like, no, I got to watch this first because I got to brush up on it because I have a show coming up. Or then it'll be like, oh, I haven't seen this in a while. I'll watch this for the 100th and 60th time. And then I won't get to what I need to watch. It's wild. And if you're a big time collector, I'm sure you feel the same way sometimes. Like I have a whole stack of stuff I just got. I can do that right now. Really quick, I'll just show you things that I got, and a lot of this stuff is still sealed. I haven't even watched it yet. So real quick, I got some stuff from Visual Vengeance called The Wrong Door. Again, Visual Vengeance is more like shot on video type horror movie stuff. I used to really be into this stuff when I was in my 20s. I love shot on video stuff, but as I get older, I kind of don't care for it as much anymore. But Visual Vengeance is one of those companies that the presentation is really good. Like great slipcover. They've got to have goodies in here. I haven't even opened it yet. The movies, questionable. You'll find some gems and you'll find some not so gems. But like I said, the presentation's cool and it always comes with something pretty cool. We got a lot of features on here. Sometimes there's like 3D glasses or air fresheners or something fun inside the box. So haven't checked this one out yet. Same thing here. This one might be good because the last Linnea Quigley one Visual Vengeance did was good. And this is Scream Queen with Linnea Quigley in it. I do remember this movie. I don't feel like Linnea was in it much. I think this was more of like a marketing things to get her on the front. I don't remember her being in this too much. I do remember this movie, I believe, from when I was probably renting from the store. I believe. It sounds very familiar to me, but I don't know much about it. But yeah, that's Scream Queen. I will check that one out for sure. Here's another one I have not watched yet, and it's Cube, and I got this from TerraVision. So that is one. Welcome to hell. I got that from TerraVision. Still haven't even dove into it yet. When the Screaming Starts, I got this from TerraVision as well. Haven't had a chance to jump in that. I got sent this from Ronin Flicks, and this is there's somebody out there's nothing out there, which is actually a really fun movie. Very campy, very cheesy 80s movie. I think this came out in like 89 or 90, so it was like right on the cusp of the 90s, but it felt very 80s. It's cool. I mean, I think if you just like cheesy 80s B movie horror, you'll like this one. This just came out, I think, from Ronin Flicks. I did watch this one already though, so I did check this one out. It's been a while since I've seen it. I used to have the DVD from Troma back in the day, which I think I sold it once I got this. I believe I went to Bull Moose and I think I traded it in. But I know Vinegar Syndrome did something with this. So if you have the Vinegar Syndrome one, I don't think it's really necessary to get this. But it's 2 discs. It's got a bunch of features on it. It's a fun movie. If you don't own this, I suggest maybe going to Ronin and picking it up. I got this one. It is called Full Body Massage. Full Body Massage. But again, this is one of those like I think it's 90s. Let me see what year this was in. I don't know. I'm guessing the 90s. Like I like those kind of, 80s/90s like erotic thrillers. Like I really dig those movies as well. And yeah, I've never seen this. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. I will check it out. It was sent it's Unearthed Classics line. So this is Full Body Massage. I got this bad boy and I got the poster finally because they restocked it. I was so bummed when I missed it because the poster is fantastic and I didn't get it and they restocked it and I felt obligated to get it. I'm going to keep a poster. I don't know what I'm going to do with this edition yet. I don't see myself digging into this. I may sell this off. I really wanted to buy it for the poster, but if anybody is like, oh my God, I want that. Like, I could make some kind of deal probably. It's freaking sweet though. The Film Vault Jaws. Look at how sweet this is. The 4K Jaws in this big chunky box from the Film Vault. Look at all the cool shit you get in here. I don't know. Now it makes me want to keep it. I do have the Jaws 4K on Steelbook, but this is a really nice edition. I think my biggest problem with this is it's just going to be hard for me to store this. So like I said, if I'm building new shelving, I may make a couple bigger shelves to display like nicer pieces on this, like this on there. So I may keep this. But if anybody is like super hard to get this, like they want it bad, reach out and I probably won't have a decision until I build the shelving. But then I may be up to trade this. So it's still sealed and stuff, but very, very cool. I've seen Jaws in 4K, but I needed to get this because it came with this poster of this art of this print, which I just absolutely love. I got the dual 4K Steelbook. Somebody asked me if the Blu-ray. They asked me if the movie was on the Blu-ray. I think it is. My J card's in the other room, I think. So actually, hold on, it might be right here. Yeah. So let me see what it says. It doesn't even say, but I'm pretty sure you're getting the movie on Blu-ray because I watched the 4K and all the features are on this 4K disc. So I'm assuming this second disc is the Blu-ray with the features. So I know a couple people had asked me about that. So I highly recommend getting dual. I mean, you don't need this steelbook if you don't want it, but get it if you don't own it. The 4K I think dropped today. I would highly recommend picking up Duel. It's such a cool movie. If you like Jaws, you might like Duel. Spielberg's first full-length feature. Very, very cool movie. And if you want to know more about it, I did a review on it this week. So just pop over to my channel and check out my review. It's short, 5 minutes. I talk about this release and how it looks and whatnot. So the other one I got was from Ronin Flicks, was The Lost, which is a kind of a it's a hard movie to watch. I mean, it's based on a book, I believe. Was he the guy? Was this the one that was based on the book? There was 2 movies that were based on a book that I had on DVD. It was this, and let me think if this was based on a book. But I did own this on DVD, and it was a Jack Ketchum book. It was this, and there's another movie that he did. Maybe I don't remember the name of it. You guys in the chat can help me out. But cool movie, but it's kind of a downer, a little bit of a downer. Oh man. All right. See this? Like, dude, this is I last time I did my movie update was like a week and a half ago, so I've already gotten all this in. This was something I really wanted. This is the Megan 4K lenticular chunky box. Look at that. It comes with a steel book. It comes with a book. So very, very cool. I checked this out the other night. This looks great. Looks awesome. Very happy with it. And it's limited to 2,000. So very, very cool. I grabbed this guy. The Steelbook. I didn't own it. And then if you guys didn't know, I did a review on this sucker and the prop that it comes with. So if you haven't checked that out, I just posted that today. Go check it out. This is sick. This is the brand new 4K from Talk to Me from Umbrella. It comes with a Steelbook. It comes with a book in there. So very, very cool addition. And I also got that prop that it comes with too. So definitely want to go check that out. I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to get back to the chat. Because like I said, we're just kind of chilling. Let's see. Uh-oh, TJ, watch Thanksgiving early. You'll definitely need to update you. Uh-oh, what do you mean? Is it moving up or is it moving down? I don't know, TJ. No, I'm not gonna get Saw X on physical media. I heard good things about it, but dude, I'm waiting. I'm not doing Saws anymore because it's gonna come out with a box set and I'm gonna want it. So I gotta either wait and just get a box set when it's all done, or come up with a game plan where it's like I'm only gonna buy Saw movies on Steelbook and then I'll have like a Steelbook set. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I don't plan on it. Unless there's a Steelbook, then maybe I'll get it because I do have Saw on Steelbook. I do have Spiral on Steelbook. I do have... There's another one I have on Steelbook too. So maybe I'll do a Steelbook and just try to... Eventually, they'll all come out on Steelbook, hopefully. But I'm not going to buy a standalone release just to have to rebuy it later. Oh, cool, man. Thank you. So, yeah, I hooked him up with a Friday 13th code. Thanks, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Rocco from Woonsocket. Oh, yeah. I'm like thinking to myself, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. I'm way behind. Yeah, so I knew him growing up. So we lived in the same town, and we played soccer together. Actually, we played soccer together. We were on the same team. I have like pictures of us on the same team as kids. He lived next to my best friend growing up. I remember we all watched Friday the 13th, and we used to ride BMX bikes, and he was really big into fishing and all this stuff. And we kind of lost contact probably in high school because he went to a private school. And then after that, the next thing I heard was he was getting drafted to the major leagues. And I was like, wow, what the heck, really? But yeah, it's wild. He's had a great career for himself. I didn't watch Goosebumps. Goosebumps, it's funny because Goosebumps gets a ton of love, which I appreciate because it was a huge deal back then, but I was like just a little too old. Like when Goosebumps started getting popular, they were like my brother was watching them, and my brother is like 2.5 years younger than me. So he was watching Goosebumps, he was reading Goosebumps. I was reading R.L. Stine, I was reading Fear Street first. I was watching Are You Afraid of the Dark? I was watching X-Files. Those were the ones that I was watching when he was watching Goosebumps and reading Goosebumps. So I just kind of missed the Goosebumps window. So like I don't own any Goosebumps books. I just don't have that nostalgia for it as a lot of people do because I think I was probably just like a year or two a little old for it. But like I said, I was heavily reading Fear Street. I was heavily reading a lot of R.L. Stine books like Hit and Run and The Snowman and stuff like that. So I'm a huge R.L. Stine fan. I collect those books. Sadly, they're so hard to find. Like sometimes I'll find some at thrift stores, but it's very hard to come by. I've also found that it's very hard to find Stephen King books nowadays in thrift stores. So I always look, though. I always look. I would love to see Wonderful Knife, actually. I would like to try to see that. Is it streaming anywhere, or do I have to go to the theater? That's not cranberry sauce. What's up, KB? Radpack manager KB loves movies. Go check him out. He had a busy October. Go check it out on his channel. He did like 31 live streams. Go check him out. Oh, there's Melly. She's still hanging around. Still hanging around. I usually keep them in my collection. Usually. And again, I have reasons behind it, right? Like sometimes I need it to complete a collection. So even if I don't like it, I might keep it just to complete a collection. And that could be a collection of like boutique label. That could be a collection of movies, right? So I'm trying to give an example. Like I have like all the Wrong Turns. I mean, I don't like them all, right? But I wanted to keep the collection together or whatever. So stuff like that. So sometimes I do. Usually what I'll do is the running joke now is if you don't follow, like I said, the Rad Pack on YouTube, make sure to do it because our December show is our Secret Santa type show where we send each other gifts and we open them on air. It was a fun show last year if you haven't gone and checked it out. But we're going to do that again this year. And our running joke is I always send Justin a movie that I just don't want in my collection anymore. That's kind of the running joke. So last year I sent him Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. And that was the running joke there. And I have something else ready for him this year. So let me see. See, it's so cool to kind of go back and remember all these old memories and stuff like that. Well, let me see if I have a drink in here. I need a drink. Hold up 1 second. I cannot even believe I'm as wide awake right now as I am. I cannot believe it. All right. What's up, Akeem? What's up, man? I have not got the Ginger Snaps trilogy. I hope to. I love those movies. I've always loved those movies a lot. It's just, again, it's one of those things where there's just so much I had to pick and choose what I was getting. I'm hoping to get it. I'm hoping it doesn't sell out. I've heard it's a really cool looking edition, but it's not something I picked up yet. Hope you're good, man. Yeah, that's it. The Girl Next Door. Thank you, Dallas. That was the other Jack Ketchum movie. That was a hard watch too. Yeah, he said really tough watch for sure. So I had those on DVD. I had which one was it? The Lost. Yeah, and that one. I have those on DVD as well. Chuck, I love both. I love Chucky and Megan. Oh, George, what's up, man? Cool. You got to go check out Monster Mania. I'm always at Monster Mania, except this year. So, unfortunately, I'm hoping to be back next year. I'm hoping that maybe I can get the Rad Pack to come with me next year to Monster Mania. Monster Mania is always a fun time. But, something like that. The meetups are tough because people have to fly out wherever we're going to meet, and it's hard. I also would like them to maybe, I've also mentioned 90s Con, which is the one that's up near me. That'd be cool to go to because Mel and Justin have never been to a convention before, and I want to kind of break them in with that. In my opinion, Monster Mania is always a sure win. I always know people that are there as well, so it's cool to just kind of get people together and hang out. But 90s Con I've never been, but the lineups have been really good, and they've got this cool stuff at 90s Con that I really dig, where like they have different things set up that you can take like pictures in like the Saved by the Bell bedroom. They'll recreate it and stuff like that, which is really fun. Especially if you do meetups with people, you can take cool pictures in places. So I really want to hit 90s Con up this year because they're doing who's there this year? Is it it's Alyssa Milano, which is huge, Gina Davis, Susan Sarandon. So there's some big names in there so far. And last year was packed. I think they did like a Saved by the Bell reunion last year. So I have never been to 90s Con, so I'm definitely going to go this year, and it'd be cool for them to come. But again, Monster Mania would be another one. I'm always there, so I'm glad you had fun. I saw Hayden was there. I didn't realize she was going. Yeah, Saw needs a box set, but again, it doesn't need a box set if they're going to continue to make more. That's my thing, because I don't want to keep buying box set and then another box set and then another, because I hate to have like, let's say almost all the movies in a box and like 3 just sitting outside the box. That really irks me. That's why those box sets that I got were really cool. What's this? A super chat? Mike, what's up, Mike? Where are you? Hold up. Michael, what's up, man? Hey, dude, thank you for coming in. I appreciate the super chat. It'll go right towards my new AirPods that I crushed, that I ran over in my car. So I'll put that towards a new set of AirPods. So thank you so much for that, and I'll give you a little super chat ski. Let's see what I can do here. Thanks, dude. Let me see. TJ Frizzy said it was good. Oh, you guessed the killer. Okay, so you said it was pretty good then, huh? It was fun. That's a good. That's positive. Noise Loop, what's up? Late to the party to see Night of the Demons box set from. I did. So keep your eye on the channel, guys, because I'm gonna have a big giveaway coming up. So check that out. Keep your eye on the channel. What energy drinks do I like? My favorite is probably Ghost. I feel like as soon as I really start to dig one, they get discontinued. Like I like weird flavors. Like there was one, who was it? Rockstar one time was doing like this like no sugar cucumber and lime. And as weird as that is, it was so freaking good. I was like living on those things. They were awesome. I remember my birthday at work, people showed up, like my client showed up with like bags full of them because they knew I drank them all the time. Such an odd flavor, but I loved it, but it got discontinued. So then that really bummed me out. So I had to find a new one. And I really started getting into, I'm a big lime guy. So I really started to dig into like the C4 twisted lime. So I was really heavy into that for a while. And that got discontinued too. So like right now I'm on the Ghost kick. I really like the Ghost. I've tried other ones like G Fuel and all that stuff. I think as far as taste, for me, Ghost is my favorite right now. Oh yeah, dude, look at it. You get the lime bubs. Lime bubbly. Bubbly's a bubbly is a rad pack drink. Ask Mel. She's always got the bubbly going too. And I got lime too. Yeah, limes. Yes, I'm a lime guy. Um, oh yeah, really? It's crazy on how much that's changed. I'm thankful I met her a while ago. Let me see. Wife wants to go 90 kinds. Dude, hell yeah. So again, if anybody sees me out at a convention, please come over and say what's up. Don't hesitate. You'll know me before I know you guys because you see me, I can't see you. The blue South Hatch, I mean those blue. Oh heck yeah, slushies, dude. Yeah. All right. So I'm caught up on the chat right now. So awesome. If you guys want to continue to ask anything, just throw it in there. I'm trying to think what else I can promote. Okay, I'll go through some shows coming up. Get you guys' ideas on some stuff. I'm always thinking ahead. I'm always trying to come up with different concepts for this channel. And I can tell you right now, I have, I do rad news, rad up all nights. I'll do like tonight. This is more of just a Q&A type thing. November, what you can expect is I've got Cabin Fever Revisited. I went back and watched Cabin Fever. That should be out any day now. And I just tell you what I think about it going back because it just had a anniversary. I think it was what 20 years. Crazy enough. So what do I think about it 20 years later? You can find that out when I do that when I drop that video. Um, I've got another couple videos. Like I said, I've got a giveaway coming up. I don't want to spoil exactly what it is. Someone kind of talked about it already in the chat today, but keep your eyes open. It's coming. The history of The Exorcist is being edited, so that should drop very, very soon. The ranking Eli Roth I just did with Dead Pit, so that is done. So I'm going to cross that off the list. Now, I have an idea for a new series because, again, I'm trying to keep the channel fresh. I'm trying not to only talk about physical media all the time because I don't want to only talk about physical media all the time. That's why I like to do things like Rad Company shows where I have other people on. I like to do different things. So I'm going to do a new one called Top 5 Collectibles in my collection. So for instance, I'll take a movie. So I think the first one on my list, I had two. I don't know which. You guys can tell me right now. Which one do you want me to start with? The first episode was going to be Top 5 Collectibles in my collection. And it was going to be either A Nightmare on Elm Street or Rob Zombie's Halloween. So what I'll do is I'll pick random 5 items from my collection. Now, it's not my favorite 5. It's just 5. Because I want to be able to maybe do a part 2 eventually someday and pick 5 more. So it's just 5 collectibles in my collection. And the first episode was either going to be Rob Zombie's Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street. So that's one of the new series I'm kind of working on right now. I'm just kind of making different ideas for it. But I think it'd be cool because I like to showcase and talk about the collectible side of things. Not a lot of people are doing it. Some are. But I have a lot of stuff. So it's like, I'm trying to find a way to kind of sneak those things into the mix because I think people will appreciate things like that because they're a little bit more unique than, a disc that anybody can go on Amazon and buy, right? So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna probably put one out this month or definitely December. So yeah, right now I wrote it down. I wrote Nightmare on Elm Street, Rob Zombie Halloween, and then I'd follow up maybe like Child's Play. We have Friday, we have the Radpack show. That's this Friday. So like I said, if you want to be featured on the show, send in a video question to radpackrules@gmail.com. Video question, and we will put it on the show. So you'll be on air with us. The question will be. And if not, make sure you have a question. I want people in the chat. So make sure you subscribe to Radpack Pod on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the Radpack Pod on all audio platforms. And we have a lot of content coming. So put it this way, we're going to be doing some Christmas horror stuff in December. We're going to be doing a new series called Rad Rankings. So you guys can check that out. So that's all coming very, very soon after our November show. And then in December is a real fun one. It's our Secret Santa type show where we each send each other. It's probably one of my favorite shows of the year because it's just so random, So I have another one I'm going to be doing. I started my top 10 favorite vampire movies. Also, I'm going to do a show on 2000s horror. Let me see what else I got. Like I said, I have Rad Dudes is December 1st with me and Cody at Dude Who Loves Movies, and that's going to be a holiday special, which is going to be so fun and nostalgic. So make sure you guys keep your eyes on the channel for that. Room Tour 2, I'm still chipping away at because, like I said, I'm trying to redesign some stuff over there because I have too much physical media on the floor. I don't like that. Anchor Bay Archives is another series I need to jump back to. Rad Memories is another series I need to get back to. I have concepts for each one and what I want to do. It's just a matter of doing it and editing it. And I hate editing. So things sometimes will just take a little bit of time. And someone talked about here maybe doing a physical media history of the Gremlins, which is definitely something that I can probably make happen. And Rad Company is going to finish up in December. And I have 3 more episodes to do. And that is with PVD Horror. If you guys know those guys, they are going to be one of the guests. Nerd Squish is going to be the other guest. And my season finale guest is going to be Cinna Stalker. If If you guys know any of them, they will be my last 3 guests for this season of Rad Company, which will finish up by the end of the year. So yeah, that's kind of more or less a lot of the bigger shows that are coming to the channel, on my channel and on the Rad Pack channel, this year. So again, there can be different things mixed in and out of there based on, did I get a new release sent in, or Rad News, or Up All Night, or whatever. But those are some of the big shows, which again, like I said, keep your eye and ear on the channel, and make sure you're subscribed and hitting that notification bell. Okay, I'll get back to the chat and we will close this shop up. Ooh, yeah, come on, what is this? 67 watching, 38 likes. Yeah, let's go, guys. I'm gonna hang out right here until we start hitting that like button. Hit it. Like button now. Click it. And also, too, guys, we are on the road to 5K. I gave myself a huge goal at the beginning of the year, and I said, I want to hit 5K subs by the end of the year. And then after I said, I went, you idiot. It's never going to happen. Well, we're close. We're about 600 and I think 20, maybe less than that, maybe 600 and like 12, 612 subs left in like a month and a half. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be a close race. So, the best way I can do it is with your help. So again, share this stuff around. Tell your friends that are into this stuff, like, "Yo, you gotta subscribe to this guy." Tell family, whatever, whatever. Share it around. Let's get to that 5K. Let's do what I said I was gonna do. Get that 5K. We are on the road. We are way, way closer than I thought we would ever be at this point. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all the shares and whatnot, because that really does help out. The likes help out. The likes help the stream get out there to other people. So I definitely appreciate that too. All right, Astro Juicy. What up? You just told the Rob Zombies Halloween. Okay, you vote for Halloween. I got you. And Tana says Nightmare. They're both coming. It's just which one do I start with? Do I have a top 3 dream filming? Top 3, I can kinda wing it, but I'm gonna tell you my first is Lost Boys all day, every day. I've been wanting to go to Santa Cruz Boardwalk since I was, like, a teenager, and I make it seem like it's like Neverland, like, I can't ever get there. Like, I literally could jump on a plane on Friday, spend the weekend there, and then fly home. Like, I could do that, but I don't know why I make it such a big to-do. I don't really care for flying, so, like, to get on there and fly all the way across the United States isn't, like, my favorite thing to do, but if I had a big reason, I would. Like, I even talked to Mel and Justin, I'm like, "We have to make Rad Pack meet up at Santa Cruz Boardwalk because 'cause we're such big Lost Boys fans." So, I mean, maybe that could be something in 2025 that we work at, is to meet up out there and do, like, a full tour. We could film the vlog. It would be so much fun. In the summer, they show, if you go at the right time, they play the Lost Boys on the beach on a big screen, you lay in the sand. It would just be so sick. And, I just gotta find the right time, and maybe line it up with a convention out there to get out to the West Coast. Who knows? But yeah, that's my number 1. Uh, that whole area is cool too. Like, I would love to see, like, where Back to the Future was filmed, and I would love to see, where Teen Wolf was filmed. I mean, I know Back to the Future and Teen Wolf actually utilize the same street, so that would kinda kill the bird with one stone, but, man, like, the mall from Back to the Future would be so sick. Um, so those are the big ones, I think, that I can think of off the top of my head that I would absolutely love, love, love to see. Um, I wish Friday the 13th Part 2 and 3, they're long gone. What do you mean? The Blu-rays? Ooh, action movies all time. Looking around to see what posters are in my, RoboCop, Terminator. Um, what else do I have hanging up here? RoboCop, Terminator. I'm a big Arnold guy, so I could say Predator. Um, would you say top what? Top 3? top 3. So I guess I can play it safe and say those, but I do like a lot of, like, martial art action stuff, like the low like, I love No Retreat, No Surrender. I don't know if you consider that action, but I love that stuff. I even like some of the cheesy shit, like Miami Connection, love that. I love Bloodsport, I love that. So, there's so many, but I'm gonna have to be the Arnold guy. Just say I love Cobra. I love that Cobra, I love Commando, I love Total Recall. So th so it's hard to really pick, but I know RoboCop and Terminator would probably be right up there, and then a couple would be kinda close third. Yeah, man, we're gonna do the next one in January. In January. I think we're gonna have Pops Movie Dungeon on with us. Joe Reese, what's up? Alright, he's saying Halloween. Cool. I don't. I mean, I have a puzzle box that's actually like a box set, so it looks like the puzzle box, but nothing that, like, moves around. I've seen some online, and I've thought about getting them, but I never know if they're good or not. Like, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I don't wanna spend the money and get it and be like, "I spent money on this junk." So if anybody knows any legit puzzle boxes out there that, like, because some of them move around and stuff, come in, like, nice cases and stuff, let us know for sure. Um, but yeah, gang, I think that is everything I wanted to talk about. I talked about the giveaway. Remember, if you guys did let me see. If you guys were part of the giveaway for this box set to How's Your Halloween 1 through 5 4Ks, on my show the other day, the winner was Reactaholic257. So again, you are the winner of that box set. Please reach out to me on Instagram, DM me, and let me know you are the winner, and I will send you the box. If I do not hear from you by Saturday, I will have to pick another winner. And if you didn't win, guys, like I said, I will be having another giveaway probably this week, and it's better than that. And I think you guys are going to really want to be involved in it. So, thank you guys for checking this out, hanging with me late night on a Tuesday, and I will catch you Friday over on the Rad Pack Pod channel, our annual Thanksgiving type Ask Us Anything stream. So get your questions ready to go. Meet us over there at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, Mel, and Justin will be there live, and we've got hopefully a lot of cool stuff to talk about. So, guys, thank you once again for checking this out. This is Garrett at Born to Be Rad, and like always, stay. And I like.